What's good, y'all? It's your boy Donnie, aka Wrestling Guy Undisputed, back with another video. And today, I'm going to talk about John Cena's retirement and the fallout of Raw. We're going to start off with Saturday night's main event and John Cena's retirement match. Go run down the card real quick, tell you everything and my opinions and everything about that. We're going to start off with Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes in an exhibition match, champion versus champion of their respective brands. The match is very good. Obafemi looked like a fucking beast, dog. He's ready for the main roster right now, today. Do a triple threat or whatever, but I think it's going to be Leon versus Obafemi for the NXT title. So I don't know when they're going to take the title off Obafemi, but it needs to be sometime before WrestleMania because that man is ready to be on the WrestleMania card. I promise you. I promise you. Triple H, lock in. Obafemi on SmackDown, Raw, wherever. But me personally, I'll put him on SmackDown because SmackDown's going to need some names to fill that brand up if they're going back to 3 hours. Because we cannot, I repeat, we cannot have a repeat of 2025 SmackDown 3 hours. That shit was garbage. It wasn't ass for real, but it was pretty fucking mid for the most part. Yeah, we had some good SmackDowns, but very fucking rare good ones. You feel me? So yeah, starting January of 2026, SmackDown is going to be 3 hours, and we need stars to load up that roster to have an entertaining show. Anyway, Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes was a good match. Oba looked like a dog until Drew McIntyre came out and ruined the fucking match, a fucking DQ, because Triple H was scared to pin Cody Rhodes. But hey, I'm not really surprised. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I stand on what I said. Call up Obafemi ASAP, bro, because he needs it. Moving down the card, we got Bayley versus Sol Ruca. This match is pretty good, and Sol Ruca beat Bayley, you know? And I'm pretty sure Bayley, being a selfless human being, a selfless person, I bet she didn't mind putting over Sol Ruca. Sol Ruca is going to be amazing one day on the main roster. She is a future women's champion. I guarantee it. And then, moving down the card, we had Javon Evans and his partner Leon Slater from TNA going up against the World Tag Champs, Dragon Lee versus AJ Styles. This match was barely 8 minutes. I want to say it was like 7-8 minutes, something like that. It wasn't even 10 minutes, gang. But these guys had a low-key banger. It was just crazy off rip. Javon Evans and Leon was not playing no games. And my lips are very chapped, so give me a second. But yes, Leon Slater and Javon Evans versus AJ and Dragon Lee. The match was barely 8 minutes, but these guys had everything. You even had AJ Styles fucked up a phenomenal forearm, which I know he probably ate himself up about that spot. But it's all good because at the end, AJ caught Leon with a Styles Clash to pick up the victory for his team. And then last but not least, we got John Cena versus the Ring General Gunther. This match was everything I hoped it to be. It wasn't really a 5-star classic, but it was a pretty good, very great match for John Cena. And honestly, I couldn't ask for a better match for John Cena to go out. I couldn't ask for a better opponent for him to go up against. Gunther looked like a fucking beast in this match. John Cena threw everything at Gunther, and it was just not enough. And then slowly but surely, John Cena did the impossible. He gave up. That's all he had, ladies and gentlemen. Gunther was a man of his word. He made the GOAT tap out. And fans were not happy about this. They were chanting bullshit, AEW, fuck Triple H. And they booed Triple H every chance they got here, ladies and gentlemen. It was crazy. And you got people online being very controversial about it. You got people saying this was the dumbest shit ever, this and that and the third. My personal take, it was good for John Cena to tap out. Because the man went so long in his career without tapping out when he was the top guy. Yeah, he tapped out a few times when he was a rookie and whatnot. But once Cena became a main eventer, he did not tap out whatsoever. He probably fell asleep, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, he never tapped out. And for him to tap out Gunther, it was an honor to Gunther. It was a salute to hey, I trust you to move on and just go up from here, you know what I'm saying? So for him to tap out to Gunther, it made Gunther look like a beast, and now he is the most hated man on the roster. Y'all saw what happened on Raw. He came out and he was gloating. He was smiling. Like, Gunther, he doesn't need to turn babyface ever. Like, after this, he doesn't need to turn babyface. Maybe as a tweener at least, but babyface, no. Do not have Gunther as a babyface at all, because he went out there and he sold this perfectly. Like, he went out there, he was gloating, talking his shit, saying he made John Cena tap out like a little bitch. He said it twice. He doubled down on that shit. Like, it was great. I loved it. He even, like, after he said what he said, he walked out, and then everybody was just like, R-Truth called him a piece of garbage. Oh, that's saying Akira was like, oh, I bet you're proud of yourself. And then Adam Pearce was like, you know what? Since you want to be an asshole, you're done for the night. Go home. Go somewhere else with that bull crap. And then Gunther was like, all right, I could take a night off after tapping out your GOAT. Like, it's whatever, gang. So then he goes to his Mustang or whatever he was driving. I think it was a Mercedes. And AJ Styles is sitting on the top of the hood. Like, bro, like, what you did, fam, you're going to have to pay for that. So hopefully this means we get Gunther versus AJ Styles in 2026. Please, Lord, the wrestling gods, we need this match. But yeah, hopefully this is what that means. And then when Gunther was driving off, he told AJ, also, by the way, ha, bitch, I love Gunther as a heel. Keep this man as a heel as long as Tom. Like, he should go no further as a tweener or like a anti-hero or something like that. But other than that, keep Gunther as a heel, period. But yeah, man. Moving down the card on Raw, we had Stephanie Vaquera versus Nikki. No. I'm thinking of the wrong card here. We have Stephanie Vaquera versus Raquel for the Women's World title. Nikki Bella did come out and cause a fucking DQ because, of course, she did. And then it was a spot. She threw Raquel into the steps, and now Raquel has this big, huge fucking gash on her head, and it's like a knot. It looks very disgusting. And now she's in concussion protocol. WWE, I'm going to need you to lock the fuck in. Quit booking Nikki Bella. Because ever since she's came back, she has done absolutely nothing. Yes, she's good as a heel, whatever. But does she really need a women's world title match again? No. Just give her rematch, whatever. Then after that, no more of Nikki Bella. No more. I'm sorry. But I just can't with Nikki Bella anymore. She does nothing for me. She absolutely does nothing. Like, it's not 2014 anymore. No one cares. Like, it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. And yes, some people gonna call me a hypocrite because I like AJ Lee, but it's different with AJ Lee because she's actually liked. And like with AJ Lee, she's different than what Nikki Bella was. She was an actual wrestler. And AJ didn't have to be pretty with assets to herself to get titles and whatever. You feel me? And yeah, I'm just done with Nikki Bella. Point blank, period. Just get it over with, rip the Band-Aid off, and we can move on from it. Simple as that. Because Stephanie Vaquera, she needs better opponents, period. Moving down the card, anyways, last but not least, we got, hold on, make sure I'm not missing nothing here. Give me a second. We also had the New Day versus the Usos reigniting their little rivalry. They had a great match to start off the show on Raw. And I guess with the Usos getting the dub, that means they're going to be, if not the top contenders for the World Tag titles. The Usos versus AJ and Dragon Lee for the belts. That should be a very good match. And I know that AJ and Dragon Lee might retain, and it's going to lead to an eventual Jey Uso heel turn. So, yeah, that was a good match. Maxine versus Avinal for the IC title was very solid. And last but not least, on the main event, we had Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio. And with the Masked Man finally revealing himself, ladies and gentlemen, it was Austin Theory. No one cared. They should have just done this shit at Survivor Series, bro. Because, like, Austin Theory, like, it should have been at Survivor Series, not on a random episode of Raw. And I just thank God that they didn't stretch out this fucking mystery opponent, because there was just, like, no need to stretch it out no later than this month. And I'm just glad they did it on Raw. So hopefully, for the sake of Austin Theory, this means he has a good push, because this man has had so many chances to get it right. And WWE, I don't know what it is, they just can't get it right with Austin Theory. So hopefully this time around, they actually get it right with the guy and they actually book him properly. And hopefully the guy can have quite the resume in a couple years or so. But yeah, man, that's all I got for this video. Just wanted to drop y'all a little something because I know it's been a couple days. Like, share, subscribe. You all know what to do, man. 50 subscribers. We on that road. 2026 is coming. I'm going to be on my shit, be on this grind because I want better for myself, you know. 2026, I ain't going to say, it's my year. I ain't going to be all that. New year, same me, but I'm going to be on my shit for real because change is coming, ladies and gentlemen. The time is coming, and it's time for us to take the fuck over. You feel me? But yeah, I'm out. Wanted to drop this video. Love y'all. Peace.